Good sized snapper right there. Hey everybody, Don here again. Well, this evening I made the drive over to the Stumpfield. I'm heading up in there with the new yak. Hopefully I don't run into any stumps. I was going to head to the marsh, but worst case scenario, I get stuck in the passageway and have to go swimming. I figured might as well just come to the Stumpfield and brave the minefield that is the Stumpfield. So I'm going to pedal on up the other side of the bridge and start fishing. I might as well throw the spinnerbait a little bit around these stumps before I head all the way up in. Oh, the wind is blowing pretty strong. What do we got? Pickerel. Of course, what else? I'm just kind of wondering if I can catch anything but a pickerel. Boop. Well, at least he spit out my spinnerbait. I want to infringe on you guys. You any going anywhere in particular?
No, huh?
What's that?
I said you knew right where it was.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't looking for pickerel, but I'll take anything that wants to pull on my line. I want to head over to those stumps over there. I just don't want to. These folks were in here before me. They were kind of paddling slow. The woman's got a child in between her legs, so I could obviously pedal a lot faster than I could paddle. I told the guy I didn't want to infringe on them. Wherever they're going, I'll steer clear. But straight ahead up here on these stumps is where I caught that 5-pounder last year. I got a Senko rigged wacky style. I might try that. If that causes me too much problems, I'm going to switch over to Texas rig. I'm going weightless, so I need to let that settle down. With this wind, I might go Texas with a weight. We'll try this for a little bit. There's some pads just starting to emerge. Ooh, there's a big stump. See that sucker? In a month, this thing will just be covered with pads. See, there's a tree out there. Let's see if anybody's laying underneath it. There's some Coontail right there. Ooh, big batch of it. Big batch of Coontail. if there's anybody hiding inside. Uh-oh. Oh, hit something. Oh. Well, there it is. I'm hung up on a log. Oh, I drifted free of it. There's a big log right there. Wouldn't you think there's a log and the stump was attached to it? You'd think a big bass would be hanging right by that. I think I'm gonna go all the way across. I've never been over there. Farthest I've been is like that big rock up there. And then up in here. I've never been way up in that end either, but I don't know. Might be too many stumps in there to contend with this boat. The wind is laid down a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna work my way up and up to that rock or stump, whatever that is, way on the other shore. And then I'm just gonna work that shore all the way down. Boy, this is so different when it's not padded up. I mean, this coontail looks like it provides really good cover for the bass, but when it's padded, it's insane. Big beaver lodge up here. I remember catching some fish over by that. Boy, I must have some weeds on the prop. She's pretty hard pedaling. Oh yeah. Coontail. That weed guard. Supposed to keep those to a minimum. Probably is. Oh yeah. It's nice over here. It's not so many stumps or as much coontail. I want to get to the shore and see if I can pull something off. Oh man, that was a nice bass. Oh, brother. Let's see if I can get that baby to come back. Oh. Boy, you see a fish like that and you miss it. Especially when you haven't had a bite in 2 hours. It's all right. Got something good. I got down in the weeds. Oh, come on up out of there, baby. Pretty sure that was a bass. Man, it was nice and wide too. Where the heck did that wind come from again? Jeez. Well, you get a nice fish and he gets down in those weeds. It's easy to lose them. What the heck? Let's throw on the frog. Sun's about to go down behind those trees. It's about 7:28. Pedaling back up the river. Oh, there we go. Ah, I lost him. Man, did you see that hit? I don't know what it was, pickerel or bass, but I let him take it. Didn't let him take it long enough, I guess. Well, it was another nice evening. But the wind was crazy, and I realized that I don't like this kayak in the Stumpfield. It's especially when the pads get loaded up. It doesn't like going through the Coontail, and there's a lot more to grab those stumps with the skeg and the prop sitting down there. So. Nice night. You know, I caught one pickerel right off the bat. I don't know, my third or fourth cast, I catch a pickerel. And then I know I missed a nice bass up there on the worm. I missed a nice bass down here on the frog. Good blow up anyhow. Could have been a big pickerel, but whatever it was good size. And then I missed another bass that I had on. Oh man, I hate that. But it's a fun night. I'm not gonna complain, you know, I'm on the water. And you know, I'm exploring places with the new yak, determining where this boat's gonna be appropriate and where the old Ultimate's gonna be appropriate. I wish the wind wouldn't have been blowing so much. I mean, it's been the story of my life this spring. Just wind every day. But it was a good night to be out. I'm gonna see about paddling up to the takeout. We'll see how I do when I get in the wind. Nice night. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you next time. Plenty more fishing to come. Much easier.